So I'm hanging out with my friend Kimberly Spencer with
Edge Home Finance.
and we were just talking about interest rates because as a realtor, that is one of the questions that I get asked most often by buyers. They love a home, it's 500,000 and they're like, "Oh, my payment's going to be so high because the interest rates." So, how do I have a conversation with them to help them understand, payment, interest rates, like what does that mean for them?
So the easiest thing to do is ask them, what do you want your interest rate to be? What do you want your payment to be? Because you can make that happen on a $500,000 home. Instead of, most people want to go in and say, I want to buy this house, $500,000 house, but I only want to offer 485. Well, take that same $15,000 and instead of taking it off the sales price of the home, which could save you $60 a month, and use that $15,000 towards seller's concessions that include closing costs, buying down the rate, you could save up to $160 a month. That's the primary difference.
Wow. So, what I'm understanding is if we went in and they wanted to buy a $500,000 house, and instead of them saying, let's lower the price to 490, making the offer, we will leave that purchase price at the 500,000.
Yep.
And then ask for seller concessions to use for closing costs and or to buy down the rate. And that would save them more on their monthly payment because now they're getting a lower rate. Even the home is still at 500,000.
The monthly payment savings comes in buying down the rate. Anything left over that they wouldn't use to buy down the rate would cover like additional above and beyond rate costs, which is all part of the closing cost. But yeah, right now I'm averaging about $12,000 per loan transaction in seller's concessions in this market.
And that's a totally different way to view how interest rates work, because I know, it gets scary when you see numbers, big numbers. But if this makes sense to you or you want more information on how this works, please contact me, Rosemary Homeister with eXp Realty, and
Kimberly Spencer with Edge Home Finance. It just starts with a call
and a conversation.